What's going on, guys? SuperHeavy Walrus here, and today we have March media pickups. And let's start with one VHS. Here is Project A-Co. Manga Entertainment's Finnish cover release. This was actually, we made some trades with my friend over a few anime VHS, and I got this one. He had two copies of that, so that's why. And then a couple of doubles, and these are actually intentional couple movies because I like these movies, so I found Finnish cover releases of them. Here is Universal's Asian Vision line, Go. Third Window Films actually released a great Blu-ray of this movie, and yeah, I liked it a lot and decided to buy this. This was really cheap. And then Andrei Tarkovsky's Mirror, one of my favorite Andrei Tarkovsky films. Really good one. Highly recommend if you haven't seen Mirror. And then a couple of Finnish stuff. Here's Alamaailma Trilogia, Banki. So, Underworld Trilogy, Prisoner. Don't confuse this with the Underworld vampire movies. Yeah, I don't know if there's more of the Underworld Trilogy stuff, because it is a trilogy and that is the Prisoner one. So there may be two other short TV series. Then here's Palkkasoturi, Mercenary, Hired Assassin, Hired Killer. And then here's, have you ever heard of Cinematic Vision Distributor? Yeah, they were, I think they are no longer active. They released a lot of these shitty ass action films and a lot of other movies you may have not heard of. Never. Like, the only one I knew about is King of Fighters. I have that. That's a shitty ass movie version of the based on the video game series. But everything else that I have seen is just your bulk as action stuff or something. Like the Ticket Out. Well, there's Ray Liotta. Just some straight to DVD shit. And not even that many. Like, I don't know how much did they release. I don't know. I know maybe about 10 movies that they have released. And then a Warner Brothers snap case from the movie Sphere. Barry Levinson film. Dustin Hoffman, Sharon Stone, Samuel L. Jackson. And this is curved as hell. I don't know if you can see it from this. I can see it. It's woo. Okay, you can definitely see it maybe from this angle. Maybe, yeah. The light shines on it. It has bumps, a lot of bumps. But it was so cheap, and I want some sci-fi for my life. And then here's, oh my fucking god, what the hell did I just bought? Ghostbusters 2016. And even the table from a flea market that I bought this from, even the seller didn't want to watch this. It's sealed. Yeah. Sometimes I am curious about really, really bad, like mainstream films, and I want to see them. And thank God for flea markets, they're really cheap. Then some Nicolas Cage, Weatherman. And I've never seen that. And here's David Fincher's The Game. I think this is a Swedish release. Yeah, I haven't seen The Game. There's Arrow Academy Blu-ray of this. So if I like it, might as well sell that and then buy the Blu-ray. Then here is some shitty ass action from 90s, I think. Stealth Fighter. 2000. starring Ice-T, Costas Mandylor from Saw films. And then Ernie Hudson, oh yeah. That's gonna be a great one. And then replay gas station films. Sword of Honor. Yeah, this is, I think, from the 90s. God damn, these things don't tell the year. Yeah. More really, really cheap action films. Then Billy Zane and Keith Carradine in The Diamond of Jeru. And this is, again, one of the distributors I don't know how many they released. Horse Creek Entertainment. Like, I know two. This one, and then I have the horror film The Bunker. I like that. But yeah, I don't know that many movies released by Horse Creek Entertainment. Like, they are, again, like the Cinematic Vision. I don't know how many did they release. Then Hardball, starring Keanu Reeves. I maybe have seen this, but I just wanted to see it again. And Keanu Reeves. Then another ball. Rollerball remake. God damn that casting. Chris Klein, Jean Reno, LL Cool J, and Rebecca Rumjin-Stamos. I like the original one with James Caan. And then some shitty ass sequels. American Psycho 2. Oh my god. When I heard that this is really bad, like really fucking shit, I want to see it. Obviously. And then From Dusk Till Dawn 2. Texas Blood Money. Finnish cover release, which is kind of cool. And then a sequel that I never even heard of. Like, I didn't know that there's Wild Things 2. And a Finnish cover release again. But I didn't actually know that there is Wild Things 2. There is a Wild Things sequel, kind of. Maybe different characters. Not the same ones, obviously, from the first one. Then some Steven Seagal, Here's Out for a Kill. I may have seen this when I was younger. I don't remember. I had a few Steven Seagal films back in the day. One Sony Home Entertainment released these trilogy boxes containing 3 Steven Seagal films. Then 2 film box. Domino, directed by Tony Scott. That's why I bought this. And Hostage. I have seen Hostage. I can't remember much about it. But yeah, because of Domino, I want to see a Tony Scott film. So right now, maybe I have not seen 4 to 5 Tony Scott films. Even less, I can't remember. And then film I have never heard about. Warren Beatty's Reds. Some kind of a classic. I don't know. Obviously starring also Diane Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Really great looking release, actually. Again, DVD sometimes just delivers just decent looking release. Look at that. It's shiny. Oh my god. And the central theme is communism. Then Wes Craven's Cursed. Werewolf movie. Last month I bought from the same director The Place Beyond the Pines, and now I bought from the same flea market and the same table Blue Valentine. I haven't seen this Derek Cianfranco's most famous film, I think. So yeah, again, cool looking slipcover. Then Brian De Palma's The Fury and the Finnish cover release, Pahan Voima. Well, obviously it doesn't actually... The Fury isn't Pahan Voima. Pahan Voima would be Force of Evil. Literal translation would be Power of Evil. Why? So yeah, The Fury. And here it says. And Arrow has a Blu-ray out of this. But sometimes it's just so cool to see Finnish cover releases, and the price ain't bad. So that's why I bought that. And in a way, I want to see Brian De Palma's maybe whole filmography. All the not TV stuff or anything like that. Just the theatrical movies. And then again, sealed Hamlet, Laurence Olivier's Hamlet. And it's so funny that just when I'm going through flea markets around my area, when I see something that reminds me of, oh yeah, Peter Cushing is in that, then I want to buy it. Like, I always remember when I started to collect Peter Cushing films that, oh yeah, he's in this movie. Yeah, so in a way, that's why I bought it, because I want to collect Peter Cushing films. One of my favorite actors, again. Then, Wong Kar-wai film My Blueberry Nights, which I have heard that this is the worst or the weakest Wong Kar-wai film. Yeah, but thank God I found it on a flea market really cheap. And then Akira Kurosawa's Dersu Uzala. Russian classics. Well, yeah, in a way it is, because it is basically just happens in Russia, so that's why. And they speak Russian in this. It's not a Japanese film, but Akira Kurosawa directed it. So yeah, great find, because I have wanted to see it for a long time. Then again, sealed. I don't know why. From Here to Eternity. From 1953. The classic drama film. And I haven't seen it. So it was a nice pickup. And then here's a Trigger Effect. Kyle MacLachlan, Elizabeth Shue, and who the hell is that? It's Dermo Mulroney. From The Grey, by the way. This is kind of odd, because this is a Night Visions DVD, but it is a Universal film. Okay. And then, talking about Night Visions, here is Excision. Some sort of a horror film that was kind of recommended. And then, Maniac. The remake, starring Elijah Wood and Nora Arnzeder. Yeah, the remake of Maniac. And I've heard good things about it, so it's kind of nice to see it. And then, this is the last DVD. Suudema ennen kuolemaa, which is A Kiss Before Dying. A Finkino DVD release, which is really rare, because this movie is from 1991, but I think this DVD is from the year 2011. So Finkino, they don't release DVDs anymore. They just only distribute films into theaters. And they have their own theater in Finland, like namely. So, just really odd to see still wrapped Finkino DVDs in a big store. So yeah, March was really big flea market DVD month. Because there's not a whole lot of Blu-rays or even imports. But a few of them. Here is Bunraku, starring Charles Hartnett, Woody Harrelson, Gact, Kevin McKidd, Ron Perlman, Demi Moore. Oh yeah, is Gact the singer, the artist from Japan? I think he is. Yeah. The old rental copy. The yellow sticker is the thing where you know that. Then here's Sea Lion. some sort of a boat film, pirate film, I don't know, some sort of kind of that of a movie. Then here's The House, or Husette, World War II horror film. Maybe a Nazi zombie film, I don't know, because the cover looks like it could be a Nazi zombie film. Then here's Zero Tolerance, starring Scott Adkins, and there was Gary Daniel, Dustin Nguyen, and Kane Kosicki. And then a German release of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or Bill und Ted's Verrücktreise durch die Zeit. I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. But yeah. Finally, I'm able to see that. And then the last Nordic Blu-ray. Well, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure wasn't a Nordic Blu-ray. Here's Appaloosa, the 2008 movie, which was directed by Ed Harris. That I didn't know. So yeah, I know another Appaloosa. It's the Marlon Brando one. That was a pretty decent Western film. And then a few imports. Here is from the Masters of Cinema series, Legend of the Eight Samurai, Kinji Fukasaku film from 1980s. Oh yeah! And we're already on the number 303. Oh my god. It would have been so cool to collect Eureka Entertainment's Masters of Cinema series from the beginning. But at that time I was collecting only anime. Nothing else, so I wasn't aware of it, so. But thank God I have some of the earlier ones from 1 to 50. Because there's a lot of good movies in those numbers. Then the last, we have a couple category free Hong Kong sets. Erotic ones. Sex and Zen. Directed by Michael Mock. Look at this glorious set. Oh my god. And unboxing, that would be great, but I think there's something here that's too explicit. Not safe for YouTube. And then Erotic Ghost Story Trilogy. Obviously both of them are from 88 films. Oh yeah. And what makes them even more special to me is this. I love that they include the category free symbol on these. Because yeah, Vinegar Syndrome has released category free Hong Kong films and many other. But at the beginning, I think, at least, they didn't do this. Like, Vinegar released Ebola Syndrome on 4K, but it doesn't have this, like in the outer case. But then I buy the Blu-ray from 88 Films. Yeah, they have the symbol. Because I love it. It separates it from many others. Like, yeah, just imagine that just these would be the UK 18 symbol, the age restriction symbol. It's not special because you see it everywhere, but these you don't see these everywhere, so it's so great. And again, I would unbox this, but there may be something explicit and bad for YouTube. So yeah, this was the last one. Yeah, as I said, March was really just a lot of DVDs. But again, they were really cheap. And yeah, as a movie fan, I'm good enough just seeing some movies from DVD. Because if they're really cheap, and my mentality with DVDs right now is like, when I buy a DVD movie that I'm interested about 60% of it, if it is euro or under, like 50 cents or something, I watch it and then I decide, will I watch this like in a span of 5 years? And if I won't watch it, then sell it. Just sell it, because I don't need it. And usually with DVDs, some of these may be really bulk. So like you see them on flea markets everywhere, all the time. So why should I leave them? And sometimes they could be a movie that I want to then upgrade to Blu-ray. And it is not that important to upgrade it now. So yeah, still great picks. Let me guys know what you think. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more unboxings and movie stuff. And I'll see you next time.